Hello everyone, welcome to another maths lesson video. This time we will be talking about subtraction of integers. But before that, let's have some important terminologies. So ano-ano yung mga importanteng or yung mga keywords na dapat nating tandaan sa pagdi-discuss natin ng subtraction of integers. Una, we have subtrahend. Ano ang ibig natin sabihin sa subtrahend? Any number that comes after the minus sign is the subtrahend. So, pag nakakita kayo ng minus sign, yung kasunod niya, subtrahend yon. So, kung series of subtraction symbols yon, lahat ng number na merong minus sign sa unahan ay subtrahend. Okay? Kasi importante na ma-identify natin yung subtrahend kasi gagamitin natin yung opposite niya sa subtraction of integers. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng opposite? When we talk about opposite of a number, we are referring to the value of the number with the opposite sign. So, kung halimbawa, yung positive 23, its opposite is negative 23. So, babaguhin lang natin yung kanyang sign. But, remember, 0 has no opposite kasi hindi siya positive, hindi siya negative. Therefore, wala siyang opposite. So, pag sinabing opposite of a number, yun yung equal distance, ka-equal distance niya from 0 na nasa kabilang side ng number line. Meron tayong tinatawag na prerequisite skill. Ibig sabihin, hindi kayo pwedeng mag-subtract ng integers hanggat hindi ninyo na-acquire yung skill na to. Ano yan? Kailangan maalam na kayong mag-add ng integers. Kasi kung hindi pa kayo maalam mag-add ng integers, I suggest you watch my video about addition of integers and the rule of signs. Kasi importante yon. Okay? Kung napanood nyo na yon at alam nyo na sa sarili ninyo na kayang-kaya nyo nang mag-add ng integers, then walang problema. Let's proceed to subtraction. But before that, let's recall the addition of integers and the rule of signs. Pag sinabing like signs, meron kayo dalawa o higit pa na mga integers na pare-pareho yung kanilang mga signs. So, either pare-pareho silang mga positives or pare-pareho silang mga negatives. Ang gagawin ninyo doon is to add the absolute values of those integers and copy the common sign. So, actually, pwede nyo gawin yan interchangeably. Pwede ninyong kopyahin muna yung common sign nila dahil pare-pareho naman sila, kopyahin yan ninyo yung common sign, then proceed to adding the absolute values of the integers. Kung hindi naman, pareho yung kanilang mga signs. So, merong positive, merong negative dun sa addition sentence ninyo or dun sa addition expression ninyo. You follow the rule of sign pertaining to unlike signs. So, anong gagawin ninyo dyan? First, you get the absolute values of the integers. So, kunin ninyo yung absolute values ng integer ninyo, ng positive at saka ng negative. Then, isubtract ninyo yung mga absolute values ng mga integers na yon. After that, the rule of sign says that you copy the sign of the integer with the higher absolute value. So, kung gusto niyo maliwanagan dun sa mga rule of signs ng addition of integers, panoorin ninyo yung video about addition of integers. Importante yon. Okay? So, let's say, maalam na kayong mag-add ng integers. Then, let's proceed to subtraction of integers. Paano tayo nagsasubtract ng integers? Kanina, sinabi ko sa inyo, importante na malaman natin kung ano yung subtrahend. Bakit? Kasi, ang unang step ng pagsasubtract ng integers is to identify the subtrahend. Why? Kasi we're going to prep. So, ipe-prepare natin yung computation natin. Paano? Sa pag-identify ng subtrahend. What are we going to do with the subtrahend? Ang gagawin kasi natin dyan, we need to change the sign of the subtrahend. So, kung positive yung subtrahend, gagawin natin negative. Kung negative yung subtrahend, gagawin natin positive. Kasi dalawa lang naman yung signs. Pag nabago na natin yung sign ng subtrahend, then that's the time we proceed to addition. So, yung addition rule of signs ang ating gagamitin sa pagsasubtract. Pero gagamitin lang natin yan after you have changed the sign of all the subtrahends in the expression. Or we can rephrase these steps by, or with rather, identify the subtrahend. Then instead of subtracting the subtrahend, we add its opposite. Doing so, we need to apply the rule of sign in adding integers. So pareho lang yan, ni-rephrase lang natin yan. So paano natin gagawin yung mga steps na yan kapag binigyan tayo ng dalawang integers or higit pang mga integers? Okay, so suppose we have, isa-isahin natin, positives muna. Suppose we have positive 8 minus positive 3. Okay? Parang ganito yan. Nung hindi pa natin alam yung mga integers, pag sinabi sa atin, 8 minus 3, anong lalabas na sagot? 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. So, tama naman yun. That is 5. And this time, it's positive. Okay? Magiging positive 5 yan. Bakit siya naging positive? We take note of the rules, no, in subtracting integers. Ang una doon daw ay we identify the subtrahend. So, ito yung minus sign natin. Ito ang ating subtrahend. So, this is our subtrahend. Okay? Ang subtrahend natin ay yung positive 3. Ang sinabi doon, we change the sign of the subtrahend. So, yung subtrahend natin, ito, magiging negative 3. Okay, magiging negative 3 siya. And then, sabi, proceed to addition. Ibig sabihin, yung plus, yung minus sign natin dito, yung subtraction symbol natin, gagawin nating addition symbol. And the rest will just copy. So, yung positive 8 natin, hindi naman siya subtrahend, so we do not need to change that. So, ang mangyayari niyan ay magiging positive 8 plus negative 3. And then we apply the rule of signs. Okay, ano yung rule of signs niyan? Ang mangyayari na dyan ay unlike signs. So pag sinabing unlike signs, isasubtract natin yung kanilang absolute value. So 8 minus 3, that would be 5. Okay, this will become 5. And then we copy the sign of the integer with the higher absolute value. So, in this case, it will be 8. Etong 8 na to has, yung positive 8 has higher absolute value. Meaning, our total needs to be positive. Okay? So, etong original natin, naging ganito lang, pareho lang yun ang sagot. Okay, so that's how you subtract integers. Nakakalito yan sa umpisa. Pero kung pauulit-ulitin natin, mapapractice natin yan. So let's have another one. Let's have negative 6 minus negative 10. Okay, negative 6 minus negative 10. So again, identify the subtrahend. Ano yung subtrahend natin? Kukunin natin yung operation symbol na subtraction, yung kasunod niya, yun ang ating subtrahend. Okay? So this time, we need to change this subtrahend into its opposite. So kunin natin yung opposite niyan, magiging, gamitin natin ay blue, magiging positive 10. Okay, so positive 10 na siya instead of negative 10. Pag binago natin yan, yung subtraction symbol natin, ang mangyayari, mababago din. So this will become positive. Ito. Okay, and the rest will copy. So negative 6. Then we apply the rule of signs for addition. So 6 at saka 10. Alin ang mas malaki ang absolute value? So kunin natin yung absolute value niya, yan ay 6, ito ay 10. Diba? So dahil magkaiba sila ng sign, sasubtract natin yan. 10 minus 6 will become 4. So our answer will be 4. At alin ang may mas mataas na absolute value? Yung positive 10. Kasi 10 yan, ito ay 6. So, ang magiging sagot natin ay positive 4. Okay? Let's have another one. Suppose we have negative 14 minus positive 8. Okay? So, anong gagawin natin? Hanapin natin yung minus sign at saka yung katabi niya. So, yan, actually, babaguhin natin to. Okay? Kasi kanina, inisa-isa natin. Ngayon, gagawin na natin ng sabay-sabay. So, yung minus sign, magiging plus. Tapos, yung ating positive 8, magiging negative 8. So, magiging ganyan na siya. And, yung negative 14, hindi siya subtrahen. Kokopyahin na lang natin. Okay? Then, we follow the rule of sign. The rule of sign says, if we have two like signs, so dalawa yan, tayo gumamit ng black. Let's have another color for that. We have negative, negative. So, like signs. Anong sabi pag like signs? We add the absolute value. So, 14 plus 8, that's 22. At kopyahin natin yung sign nila, which is negative. So, magiging sagot natin ay negative 22. One more. Okay. Suppose we have positive 8 minus negative 12. So, anong gagawin natin? Kunin natin yung minus sign, yung ating subtraction symbol, at saka yung kasunod niyang number, which is the subtrahend. And we need to change these two. So, babaguhin natin yung negative 12 na subtrahend at saka yung operation. We change those into their opposites. So, yung minus or yung subtraction, magiging addition. Yung negative 12, magiging positive 12. And the rest will copy. Positive 8. Then we we follow the rule of signs for addition of integers. So, tignan natin, like signs ba sila? Yes, like signs sila. Bakit? Kasi pareho na silang positive. So, pag nabago na ninyo yung subtrahend at saka yung subtraction symbol, ang titignan nyo na dito dyan, yung bago. Okay? Kasi mag-a-addition na tayo dyan. So, parehong positive. Ibig sabihin, ang magiging sagot natin dapat positive din. Kasi copy the common sign. And then we combine their absolute values, 8 and 12. So, 8 plus 12, that's 20. So, ibig sabihin, positive 8 minus negative 12 is positive 20. Ma'am, paano po pag halimbawa higit sa dalawa yan? Okay, level up tayo. So, suppose we have positive 8 minus negative 3 minus positive 5. Okay? So, tignan natin mabuti dito. Ilan ang ating subtraction symbol? Kung ilan yung ating subtraction symbol, ibig sabihin, ganun din kadami yung ating subtrahend. So, in this case, there are two subtraction symbols. Yung isa na nasa unahan ng negative 3 at yung pangalawa natin yung nasa unahan ng positive 5. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga numbers na yan ay mga subtrahend. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin dyan, we get the opposites of these integers and operations. Okay? So, kunin natin yung kanilang mga opposites. Minus or subtraction becomes addition. Negative 3 becomes positive 3. Okay? Yung next, subtrahin natin, minus sign, magiging plus. Tapos yung positive 5, magiging negative 5. And then we copy positive 8 kasi hindi naman siya subtrahend. Okay? So, eto na ngayon ang titignan natin. Then, kung titignan ninyo, may minus pa ba? Wala na. Yan ay addition statement na. Okay? Addition statement na yan. Dahil addition statement na siya, gagamitin natin yung rule of signs ng addition of integers. As you can see, we have three numbers and we have positives and a negative. Pagsamasamahin natin muna yung mga positives. Okay, dun tayo sa gilid. So, positive 8 and positive 3. we add this. Since pareho naman silang positive, ang gagawin natin, kokopyahin lang natin yung sign nila and then we add also the value, yung absolute value. Okay, hindi pwedeng sabihin lang nating value. Dapat ay absolute value. And that would be 8 and 3, that's 11. So, ibig sabihin, etong dalawang ito, magiging positive 11. Okay, and then we have plus negative 5. Okay, so what now is the rule of sign? Unlike, so isang positive, isang negative. Kukunin natin yung kanilang mga absolute values. Isa-subtract natin yan. 11 minus 5 is 6. Bakit nga natin sinubtract yung absolute value? Kasi yung isa positive, yung isa negative. Kaya 6 yung lumabas. How about the sign? Is it positive or negative? So, tignan natin. Yung isa 11, yung isa 5. Alin ang mas mataas na absolute value? Yung 11. Ano yung kanyang sign? Ang sign niya ay positive. So, ibig sabihin, gagamitin natin yung sign niya. It's positive 6. That will be our final answer. So, tatandaan natin, if we are subtracting integers, first thing to do is to identify the subtrahend. Okay? Tapos, kukunin natin yung opposite ng subtrahend. We change the sign of that subtrahend and then we proceed to addition. Ibig sabihin, yung subtraction symbol natin, yung minus sign natin, at yung nakasunod sa kanya na subtrahend, kukunin ninyo yung opposite. By doing so, you eliminate all subtraction parts or sections of your expression. Ginagawa natin siyang addition statement or addition expression. We are now allowed to apply the rule of sign in adding integers. It needs a lot of practice. Huwag kayong madidismaya kung nalilito kayo. All you need to do is to practice. And be sure na na-master na ninyo yung addition or kabisado ninyo yung inyong rule of signs pagdating sa addition of integers. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching and I hope you learned something from this lesson video. Importante na matutunan ninyo yung tamang pag-add at tamang pagsasubtract ng integers kasi yan yung mga skills na dapat na dala ninyo pag kayo ay nag-grade 7 na. Thank you again for watching and God bless.